In June 2026, a small thematic ETF did two things in the same month. It changed its ticker from RSHO to WELD, and it earned a 5-star Morningstar rating. Today we're asking one question. Is a concentrated bet on American manufacturing worth paying 7 times the fees of an index fund? I'm going to show you the holdings, the numbers, and the risks, and let you decide. WELD is an actively managed ETF from Tema. It launched in May 2023 as RSHO and was renamed just this past June. The core thesis is reshoring, the movement of US companies bringing their manufacturing and supply chains back home. This isn't just a trend. It's backed by multi-year policy tailwinds like the CHIPS Act and the Inflation Reduction Act. These legislative pieces provide significant tax incentives and funding to rebuild the domestic industrial base over the next decade. Inside, you'll find a concentrated conviction portfolio of about 26 holdings, where the top 10 names make up over 60% of the assets. It's heavily weighted toward industrials, along with transport, infrastructure, and the semiconductors that power modern factories. Key names include the Timken Company, Cognex, and Caterpillar, companies providing the actual tools for this transition. Crucially, this is a mid-cap blend fund. This is not mega-cap tech exposure, so it diversifies differently than something like QQQ or VGT. The fund is managed by Chris Semenuk, an industrial specialist with over 25 years of global investment experience. He ran a $5 billion global equities fund at TIAA for 2 decades. This isn't a robo-index, you're paying for active stock picking. The numbers are impressive, a 31.62% annualized return since its inception through May 2026. When you compare that to the broader S&P 500 over the same period, the outperformance is clear. That performance earned it a 5-star Morningstar rating, placing it in the top 10% of risk-adjusted returns in its category. Now, remember that a rating is backward-looking. It tells you what happened, not necessarily what will happen next. Let's talk cost. The net expense ratio is 0.75%, which is contractually capped through June 2027. Compared to passive options like PAVE at 0.47 or VIS at 0.09, you are definitely paying a premium. Over 20 years, that fee gap can compound into a significant amount of money. You have to believe the active management justifies it. There's also concentration risk. With only 26 stocks, any single company's failure or a stall in the reshoring theme will hit harder. For most, this isn't a core holding. It's a satellite position for those who want targeted, active exposure to US industrials. In my own portfolio, I generally keep thematic bets under 10% to manage that specific sector risk. The next video will compare WELD, PAVE, and VIS head-to-head, so subscribe so you don't miss that deep dive. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's for education and analysis. Always do your own research.